What did last night tell you?
I didn't learn anything from last night that I didn't already know. I thought the Jets were a bad team, and as bad as they looked last night, let this sink in for just a second. I want our audience that's just tuning in. Sam Darnold.
I hope they've tuned in like 4 minutes ago.
No. They just tuned in because they rush it because they know I will start off first.
Oh, okay.
They
Just in
rush
time
it again.
for
They
you.
just
Really?
Yeah, they're just sitting down.
That's good.
Sam Darnold had a 0.7 QBR last night. 1 week ago, he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week against the Dallas Cowboys. That team beat the Dallas Cowboys, the team that you saw last night. Sam Darnold beat the Dallas Cowboys. What the Patriots showed me is that they do what good teams are supposed to do. When they play a bad team, they destroy them. And that's what they do. They don't dilly-dally around. They don't give them hope. They don't give them confidence going late into the ball game, and this team all of a sudden think they have a chance to win. They destroy really bad teams. Skip, I still can't figure out how good this defense is, considering this defense has yet to face an offense that's in the top 20. They faced two teams that are tied for 32nd, a team that's 29th, 25th, 22nd, and 21st. So yet to face a top 20 offense. Skip, that's not to take anything away from them. You play who you play and you do what you do. But I still don't know. So, we're going to find out a little more. They play Cleveland. They play the Cowboys. They play the Texans. They play, hopefully by the time December 8th roll around, my homeboy will be back, and we'll get an opportunity as this season progresses to see just how good this defense is.
Yep.
But that defense made Tom Brady's life a lot easier.
Okay.
If you think for 1 second that Tom Brady looks like the Tom Brady from 5-6 years ago, you're fooling yourself.
Lord have mercy.
You're fooling yourself.
Wow.
Take Brady off the back of that jersey. Take Brady off the back of that jersey.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn just yet. I'm only, hold on.
Whew.
I'm only 2 minutes in.
Couple minutes in.
Well, you're watching
got a while
slow.
to go.
That's just like you got it on Shannon time, where you talk for 8 and say it's 2.
No, it's not. Yeah. Skip. Tom, look, and there's a reason why, we're going to talk about this a little later, that they traded for Mohamed Sanu, because this offense is not where it needs to be. Coach Belichick is not pleased, considering they got 5 turnovers last night, put Tom Brady on some really short fields. This is not good enough. The defense is playing unbelievable. Like I said, I don't know who they're playing. Tom Brady had 45 attempts last night, 20 of them the running backs and the tight ends. They're not pushing the ball down the field. Now, whether they have someone that can get down the field in a hurry, N'Keal Harry's supposed to be back, I guess, after the bye week. They're going to have, a week or two to activate him, and they'll see where this goes.
If he's healthy.
Correct, Skip.
Yeah.
But, Skip, let me ask you this. I'm going to turn it over to you because you seem to be
Oh,
sharp.
thank you.
Of the top 20 quarterback that's currently playing in the NFL, how many of those, if you put them on the New England Patriots roster right now, would be anything less than 7-0?
I'm not sure anybody else could have scored last night with what Tom Brady had to work with. I think it might have been a 0-0 game.
Like I said, any top 20 quarterback would be 7-0, exactly what Tom Brady is.
Yeah. Is it my turn now,
Skip?
finally?
Take it away. Take it away.
Ready?
You are welcome, New England. You're welcome, because we deserve, my Dallas Cowboys, a big thank you. Because what we let the Jets do to us 2 weeks ago...
You ain't let them.
Forced the New England Patriots to take this game dead seriously. It really got the Patriots' attention.
Really?
If that hadn't happened, who knows? Maybe the Patriots would have taken sort of a night off on Monday night against a division rival that they had already wiped out once in New England. Am I right about that?
No. Coach Belichick team taking a day off. Okay.
So, would you believe I did not see the Dallas Cowboys blitz Sam Darnold one time, going back 2 Sundays ago? Not one time did they blitz. Now, they blitzed Carson Wentz right off the field, but they didn't blitz Sam Darnold at all because they thought Sam Darnold was Luke Falk, because Luke Falk had just gone with the Jets to Philadelphia and lost 31-6, and he was horrendous. He had a QBR in that game of 2, like number 2, scale of 0 to 100. And he was so bad, Luke Falk in that game at Philly, he got cut the next week. They wouldn't even keep him as their backup quarterback. They kept David Fales as their backup quarterback, And actually, it should have been Sam Fales last night. It wasn't Sam Darnold. It was just Sam Fales.
If Sam Darnold wasn't the 3rd overall pick, they would cut him
Oh,
after that performance.
Oh, boy.
By the way, I must point out, you did like him going into that draft. I love Baker, and you were pretty stuck on Sam Darnold.
I used to like carrot cake. I don't eat it anymore. I fell out with that, too.
I think you do eat carrot cake.
No, I don't eat carrot cake anymore. No, I don't.
Not anymore.
So the point is, Bill Belichick came out and blitzed Sam Darnold nutty, where he was seeing ghosts, he was seeing goblins, he was seeing demons,
It wasn't
was
even
seeing
Halloween yet.
banshees,
It came
he was
early.
seeing vampires, he was
Wasn't
seeing
pretty.
everything. He blitzed him almost every down from everywhere. They were coming from all sides, all different creative ways. He threw the kitchen sink at Sam Darnold, and he would not back off.
No.
Because he saw what Darnold had done, because Darnold had a big game, as you point out, against Dallas. He was 23 of 32 for 338, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He had a QBR of 68, which is pretty good, scale 0 to 100, but not great. But the point was they won the game 24-22 because they got ahead 21-3, right? And it sent shockwaves through the NFL. Uh-oh, here come the Jets. Sam Darnold is back, and the Jets are back. And it sure looked to me like the Jets went into that game with their chest puffed out, like, here we go, we got this one. Didn't it feel like that? And here came Greg Williams right out of the box, because you just know he gave a hellfire and damnation speech to his defense before the game, and saying, look what we did to Dak Prescott. They gave Dak Prescott the worst beating of his NFL career. It was so bad that the NFL later fined 2 Jets for hits they put on Dak Prescott that were not flagged because they were so egregiously blatant. And again, he wasn't sacked a lot. He was just hit a lot. He was hit 9 times in that game. And I saw him on his tail about 7 times. And the point was, Tom Brady last night, did he get hit? No.
I think I say he got sacked once, right?
I don't think they sacked him any, did they?
They hit him a couple of times.
They hit him.
And
It says they hit him 3 times.
Right.
But I didn't see one dangerous hit on Tom Brady.
No.
And I figured Greg Williams was about to go bounty bowl on him. Not that he was going to pay money for it, but he wanted Tom Brady on his backside in this game.
Right.
That did not happen. Brady did have the one interception where got his hand as he was throwing the football. So the point is, my guy couldn't be protected. They protected Tom Brady last night. Now let's see what Tom Brady did to start the game. Jets won the toss, and what did they do? Did they defer like most people do? You know, like what were they going to do? They said, yes, we will. Let's give Tom Brady the football. Let's give the greatest quarterback ever the football to start the game.
Right.
And what did Tom Brady say? Watch this.
Right.
So what did he do on the opening drive? 16 plays he went down the field. It took 8 minutes and 47 seconds. And why did he hold on to the football? Because he converted, can we see these plays? 3rd and 7, 3rd and 10, and 3rd and 5. He's throwing to Jacoby Myers on the first one, and then he's throwing to Julian Edelman on the next one, and then he's throwing to, there's Edelman on the second one, and then he's throwing to 38-year-old Benjamin Watson there on the third one. So Jacoby Myers is an undrafted free agent who played quarterback at North Carolina State. A quarterback, so it's kind of Edelman-esque, except he wasn't even drafted. Benjamin Watson has thought, obviously, about retiring. The Patriots cut him, then they brought him back. He's 38 years of age, and you're forced to throw to him. Why? Because there's obviously no Gronkowski, and then Ryan Izzo and Matt Lacoste were sort of the co-starting tight ends. Both were hurt last night. Josh Gordon was hurt last night. Obviously, they lost Antonio Brown, or he lost it himself. And that means that because they went with Antonio Brown, Demaryius Thomas is now a Jet. And what did Brady do before the game? He brought a present out to Demaryius Thomas before kickoff because they bonded over the summer and got so close. So Brady got a double blow of losing the Antonio Brown, who he, for just an instant, for a minute, fell in love with, right, before he was gone. And he'd already fallen completely in love with, as a receiver, Demaryius Thomas.
Yes.
And so he lost both of them because they had to cut Demaryius to bring on Antonio. So you lose both of those. You lose N'Keal Harry, your first-round pick, to IR. You lose Josh Gordon, and it sounds like his knee must be pretty bad, or they wouldn't have traded a second-round pick for Mohamed Sanu.
Yeah, that's a steep price.
That's a steep price, but you're that desperate because you got nothing. So what did Tom Brady do with nothing against Greg Williams' defense? He went 16 plays, 78 yards, 7-0. And then he comes right back in the next drive and converts a 4th and 6 to Benjamin Watson, 7-yard pass to him, which set up a 26-yard touchdown pass to Philip Dorsett to make it 17-0.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.